Alright guys, so I'm making this video today to talk about Chelsea's defence. And yes, this might be the first time you've seen, I don't think it is, on this channel, my face. But I'm going to be talking a bit about Chelsea's defence because we've just came back from a loss, 3-3 against Southampton. Right? And I haven't made a video like this on this channel, but this thing needs to be addressed seriously. Now, I know no one will really see this, but, I feel like doing it. Because I like making videos and stuff. So, Chelsea's defence needs to be sorted out. We just lost to Southampton 3-3. Okay, now let me tell you some stuff. Since Frank Lampard has been at the club, we have averaged 1.3 goals a game conceded against us. 1.3. That's a goal a game. And more. Put against us each game since Frank Lampard's been our manager. I'm not putting all of it. See, the thing is, we've just got problems defensively. And now, Kepa is getting the blame. Alright? Kepa is getting all the blame. But you know what it is? It's not Kepa's fault. And I'm going to say this again. You look at Kepa, alright? And he makes saves. If someone takes a shot outside the box, he's going to make a save. But where he doesn't make saves, where he gets all the stick from, where all his problems are, it's not from saving. Yeah, the guy can do, stick him in training, and Hakim Ziyech will take a shot from outside the box, curl it in top bins, and, Kepa will probably save it. But he's not going to save it in a game. He doesn't save them in games, does he? And I've seen today, it's not to do with confidence. I don't think confidence is really affecting him. Because he goes for the saves. But the thing is, it's our defence. Our defence makes us concede goals. And that is the truth. Because with our defence, ruins Kepa. He doesn't know what's going on. There's no marking. And it puts everything on Kepa. All the work on Kepa. Because it's like there's no defence there. And the defence make it harder for the goalkeeper. I feel like if without the defence, they could have a shot from the edge of the box. And he would be a lot closer to saving it, But with the defence there, it's just appalling. It's absolutely shocking. And the stuff with Kepa, okay? So, in the Southampton game, I'm going to tell you about a goal they conceded, alright? It's 3-2 to us. And it goes 3-3. This is what happens, alright? So, the ball comes out. Picture this. Edge of the box. Alright? Kind of inside. Right corner of the box. This is the keeper and the goal. Yeah. This is their goal. Yeah. And they're trying to score in this goal. Alright? Now this is on the edge of the box. On the right of the box. Right top corner. Inside the box. He hits it. It deflects off someone's head. I don't know who it was. But it deflects off someone's head. And goes in. Now, you tell me how this is Kepa's fault, because everyone's playing Kepa. Tell me how this is Kepa's fault. We've got bloody him taking a shot on the edge of the box. I'm Kepa, yeah? He's taking a shot on the edge of the box, right out there. Decently far away. Kepa would have got to it if their defence went there. It comes in, takes a deflection off their player's head, and what does that do? What does a deflection do? Kepa pictures it. It comes into his brain and pictures it going right down there. So he makes the go to the save. He's diving down. It deflects and goes upwards. No keepers getting to that. None. Alisson, Edison, whoever you want. Ter Stegen, no one's getting to it. Petr Cech ain't even getting to it, alright? This is what John Terry used to do. Kepa has got a player in front. The guy who deflected it off his head is right in front of Kepa. John Terry was there. I'm John Terry, and this is the player. Kepa's just behind me. I'm John Terry, and this is the player that deflected off his head. John Terry has got him blocked in like a box. No deflections are coming off him. And that's where our defence is faulted. Like, what is going on? We need a defender marking him. But instead, we have 6 players in the box, and not one of them decides to mark him, decides to cover him to help Kepa. And all of a sudden, All of a sudden, this keeps happening because our defence is so bad. This keeps happening. Game in, game out, game in, game out. And it's just going to make Kepa worse. It's just making Kepa worse. And you want to know something? With this defence, with this defensive problem, Mendy's going to have the same thing. The same thing is going to happen to Mendy now. And I know it's going to happen. If this defensive problem doesn't get sorted out, it's going to happen to Mendy. Then what do we do? Or do we just kick Mendy out and say it's a load of shit? No. Neither's Kepa. But apparently Kepa's trash. Because he's not saving stuff. And there's a reason for that. And it's our defence. Our defence is doing absolutely nothing but make it more confusing for Kepa. And Mendy is going to get this problem. And I know Mendy's a bit taller and might have the arm span. So he's going to save maybe more shots, you know. He's going to come out for corners a bit more. Stuff like that. But he's going to get the same problem if this defence doesn't get sorted out. And then what? We're going to have to call up Roman Abramovich, tell him to come down here, buy Van Dijk, buy Kalidou Koulibaly, and buy Alisson. Is that what we need to be doing now? Because I think, like, that's what needs to be done if Frank Lampard's not going to do his job. And that is why I've said this, you know. John Terry, come back to our club and be our defensive coach. Come. Because clearly our defensive coaches, I don't know who they are. Yeah, I should probably know who they are, but I don't know who they are. But our defensive coaches probably stand there and have a pack of crisps while the defence is playing about, you know, playing PlayStation or something. And Kepa's there trying to work with Petr Cech now. Kepa's working with Petr Cech day in, day out now. Don't know what's happened, but Frank decided and Petr Cech decided that Petr Cech is going to become a goalkeeper again, kind of, in training, and train with Kepa, like, all the time now. As basically, Cech's doing the training now to help Kepa, and he's doing personal training with Kepa at the training ground. So, a lot of the training now is done without all the boys, without all the first team. Kepa and Petr Cech are just on their own, doing the training by themselves, you know. Frank Lampard's with all the boys, coaching them about, and just, yeah, we've got Cech and Kepa back there. But what's our defence? That's why we need, like, John Terry to be a defensive coach. Because without him, like, what is our back four? Thiago Silva. Yeah, I'll gladly put Azpilicueta / Reece James. Both of them, I don't really mind. Chilwell, yep. But who's our other centre-back? Who is our other centre-back? Is it Rudiger? Because Rudiger's looks sick in training. Is it Christensen? Because he's one of our first team players and he's 25 years old. So he's the youngest other than Tomori. Is it Tomori? Because he is young and we haven't seen mistakes from him, like Rudiger and Christensen. Or is it Zuma, the guy who's 6'2", the guy who dominated against Virgil van Dijk, and the guy who literally passes it back to Kepa with a pass going 0.4 miles an hour. So Che Adams just comes along and just nicks it right off him and goes around Kepa. Is that... Which one? See? That's why we need, like, Kalidou Koulibaly and Virgil van Dijk to just come in. Because otherwise, it's not going to work at our club. Our left and right back, yeah? Our full-backs, they're good. They're doing their job, you know? Now Chilwell's came in. Chilwell's doing a much better job, you know, than Alonso and Emerson. Not so much Emerson, because Emerson's quite a strong player and good at defending, I feel. But Emerson, besides the point, he's not that good, you know. He's very erratic and stuff. But our centre-back, Thiago Silva, mate, this guy's good. This guy's good. You know, maybe 35, but he is good. We've seen him. That's why he was the captain of PSG and the captain of Brazil. And our vice-captain, because this guy is good. But what is happening? What is happening with this defence? And I'm not seeing enough now of Kante becoming a defender. Because I'm not putting this on Kante. Because this is, what I'm about to say now, is like the extra homework. Along with Jorginho. This is like the extra homework. There's no need for you to do it. You've done your homework. The teacher would think it's additional learning, right? Kante isn't becoming the centre-back now. You know, because when the ball goes into the box, Kante's not doing a good enough job of being a centre-back. But he's not a centre-back. That's the thing. So, yeah. Sorry, I just had to go to the toilet. Yeah, guys, so, and I'll tell you something else right now. Do you know, for God's sake, do you know what the real defensive, the real problem is when we go into a game? What is the real battle? What is the real fight of the game? It's not Chelsea versus Tottenham or Chelsea versus Aston Villa or whoever we're playing. It's our attack versus our defence. Who's going to score more? Who's going to concede more? You know? And it's a problem. Because our attack is fantastic. Yes, that is a good thing. But our defence shouldn't be trying to fight our attack and trying to think, oh, can we try and concede more? Another thing. Right? I think Zuma is a fabulous centre-back. I think Zuma is incredible. His ability, his skills, as in like, not like actual foot skills, but his mental awareness, his defending, his solid defending, he's tall, he's strong, is fantastic. But his game plan, what has been given to him, the fact that he's been put in a defence with another person is terrible. And I'm not going to say terrible because him with Thiago Silva against Crystal Palace, it was like a brick wall. I couldn't even see Kepa because there was a brick wall in front. You know, it's like a building. Yeah, I don't know why they decided to put a skyscraper in Stamford Bridge, but God, what is going on though? Like, why are we drawing 3-3? Now I'm angry about this game, but I'm not extremely angry because we did gain a point, and a draw isn't a loss. And I'm not so angry about the game. All right, the game, I'm not happy, but I'm not angry. Our attack was fantastic. That is a positive thing. Timo got 2 goals. He was absolutely unreal today. That's not the problem. And I'm not unhappy about the game. I mean, I am, but I'm not angry about the game. I'm angry about our defence. And I'm angry, and the game plan, it kind of seems like there's no organisation in our defence. There's absolutely none. We don't know what we're doing in our defence. There's no game plan. And it's like Frank only prepares the game plan going forward. He's like, right, we need to play off to the wings and then play inwards and try and play out of the wings in the box. That's, you know, we need to have fast passing. We need to try and link up play 1-2s and try and break up their defence. That's kind of what I feel like he says. And he just forgets about the defensive part. He doesn't say anything like, we need to stick together, we need to stay in formation. He might say that, but he doesn't say anything like, we need to mark off players. We need to pick them off one by one. You know, have 3 players here, have the 2 wing backs guarding the player who's got the ball. He doesn't say stuff like that. And I feel like Kante and Jorginho are now becoming a defensive line. And now it's becoming like 6 defensive players. Because Jorginho, can I just say, his assisting is unreal. His balls over the top are unreal. But it's just like, him and Kante are now being forced to become centre-backs. Each game. Because we're playing against Southampton. They're not known for scoring lots of goals. And yes, Danny Ings scores goals, but they're not known for an incredible scoring team. They're not. And somehow they score 3 goals against one of the best teams in the world. You know? It's like, it's absolutely shocking. Like, would they score 3 goals against Real Madrid? We might have a better attack than Real Madrid. You know, our team might cost more than Real Madrid. But we'll still concede 3 goals against Southampton, and they won't. You know? They'll win 3-0, and we'll lose, and we'll draw 3-0. You know, and this problem's along with Man United. Their one's a lot worse. They've got a game plan, but theirs is a lot worse in terms of, like, Harry Maguire don't know what they're doing. Ours is in terms of no game plan, don't know what we're doing. Kind of just follow about, walk around, pass back at 1.01 miles an hour so that Danny Ings can intercept it and go past Kepa. You know, this is what I feel is wrong. Alright, so I need to end the video here because I'm ranting on so much, but I'm just so pissed off with our defence, man. It's just shocking. It's absolutely shocking. I don't think I've seen a team so bad at defensive work. You know, it's just like, it's like a load of school kids. And I'm not talking about the school kids that are on the football team. I'm talking about the school kids that, you know, sit in the library at lunch and eat their packed lunch. They're the kids I'm talking about. No offence to them, because they're probably nice people, but they're the kids I'm talking about. You know, on sports day, the people who don't know what they're doing and try and score own goals. They're the people I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure they would do better defensive work than Zuma and Christensen and fucking Rudiger and Tamori. You know, because it's just all set out, and I feel like there's so much ability. You know, I feel like Zuma is so much ability. Tamori, so much ability. Chilwell and Aspie, we're going to forget them along with James because, you know, they're not part of the problem here, I don't think. You know, Alonso was part of the problem, but now it's corrected. And Aspie is kind of part of the problem along with James because they don't fall back quick enough. Sometimes James gets caught out of position as like a right winger and Aspie's not fast enough. But that's not the problem, you know. They know what they're doing. They got it cut out. They defend well. But our defence doesn't know what we're doing. And it's shocking. So, guys, I'm going to see you later. Make sure to subscribe, turn notifications, and peace.